They tried to solidify the number one seed at this point.
They're going to tear that stadium down, aren't they? But where are they going to get the money at? I would say, how would they get the money to? Have you guys ever been there?
No.
Boy, that place is something else.
Yeah. Concrete jungle.
Yeah, and it's in the middle of nowhere. You just pop on and off of trains and go up to it. I loved it, because it was. It was where the Raiders used to play.
Big fan.
So it was kind of neat to go see that place, but that's tough out there, and they're awful.
They're awful. So bad.
12-47 are the Oakland Athletics.
12-47.
Yeah.
How many people can be attending those games?
Not very many.
About 12.
Yeah, you can count them on your hands and toes.
When I went and I bumped into a scalper outside the place, I got 2 tickets, lower level down the first base line, 2 beers, and 2 Oakland A's hats for $80. That's some funny stuff.
You might have overpaid. Might have overpaid for that
and
one.
The beers cost the most.
Yeah.
Well, just looking at the standings, guys, the Cardinals are in the cellar.
Relax.
Cubs are 25-31 and
One
only
game above the cellar.
and 4.5 games out of first.
How many out of that last?
We're a game up on you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
He didn't mention that.
They're all the same. It's within 2 games. What next is
Cincinnati's in third. They're 26-31. And then the Pittsburgh's 29-27, and the Milwaukee Brewers leading the division.
Sleepers, sectionals, recliners, chairs, and ottomans. Looking for items in a certain color? England Furniture offers a variety of solid and patterned fabrics, as well as leather. Stop by Jake's Furnishings and let the staff show you the customizable options available from England Furniture. Let Jake's take the stress out of updating your home with
You guys name that song they brought us back with?
Boys are back in town.
Oh my gosh. Greatest rock and roll band of all time, Kiss. He brought us back with some Kiss.
Kiss, yeah.
Detroit Rock City.
That's your...
Sorry to make you feel bad.
Our old.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
That tells your age right there, Joe.
I got an age on.
Well, welcome back to the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM. We're at Jake's Furnishings today, and we're supposed to have some baseball guys show up. We had 2 of them. Thanks for braving this Saturday morning, a beautiful Saturday morning.
Thanks for having us.
JD, you said this is your 4th or 5th time on with us, so I mean, you know what you're doing now.
Oh yeah, I'm
JD Eigenbrod with us.
And go ahead and introduce this fella next to you.
I'm Jaron Woods.
Jaron Woods. Senior this year.
Senior.
Thanks for coming today, and your buddies kind of threw you under the bus, and you're going to have to do this alone.
Solo.
That's fine. Yeah, that's
I'll
fine.
take it.
All the attention's on you now.
More dog time.
Yeah.
Can we zoom in on him? Yeah. He's going to, too.
Now, you've been playing baseball pretty much all your life. You know, I remember when you were just a little kid out there
T-ball.
playing T-ball and moving up through the system. Now a senior. Went pretty fast, didn't it?
It did. Go by very fast.
Yeah, we talked to all the Lincoln High School coaches throughout the year, over the years, and one thing they say is just how fast your high school career goes by, and in a blink of an eye, you're a senior, graduated, and going to further your baseball and academic career down south, going down to Southeast
Missouri State, SEMO.
Okay, SEMO down.
SEMO.
So, that's got to be pretty exciting. What are you doing on the off season this summer? You got to.
I'm working at Cracker Barrel this summer.
Okay. Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Is that early mornings?
No, I'm doing nights.
Not a morning guy.
No.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Sick of that morning stuff, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, is that SEMO? What are you going to do for education? What are you going to do?
I'm going to study business management, and then I want to do like stats for sports somehow. So it'll be a statistician, data analyst, something like that for sports.
Nice.
Hey, you got any pull there? You know somebody you can get in with? Got to get in with somebody there.
Yeah, no, but the school does a really good job at. They do a really good job at helping you get internships, and they've sent a ton of people to Bush before if I want to do that. So
Good.
Well, let's talk about your baseball career here. Being a senior, what position do you play?
I'm a pitcher.
Pitcher?
Yeah.
Okay. And then,
I used to play outfield.
Okay. Moved to the mound, and how did that go for you this year?
So I got 2 starts this year. One was Decatur MacArthur, or I don't know. It was MacArthur.
MacArthur.
Yeah. And me and the other senior, Noah Rochelle, who's not here, we threw a combined no-hitter.
Really?
So that went really well. And then I got the senior night start against Auburn, and I threw, I think it was 5.2 innings with 3 strikeouts and 1 walk and just no hit, or a couple hits. So it went really well. I did pretty good this year with the amount I was given to, pitch. So it went good. And then Bush went awesome. It was a perfect ending to it.
So what's your go-to pitch?
Augie doesn't really like to call off speed for me that much, so
just all heat.
Yeah, I'm a fastball outside kind of guy for righties, so
trying to hit
paint the black.
There you go.
Yeah.
And throwing how fast? What's the gun say on you?
We don't have one of those. We don't need one.
No. I'd say 75. 75 on a good day.
That's pretty good, 75. You ever throw 75?
How fast did you throw back in the day?
They didn't have it back in the day. You went to the fair and then took a running start and threw it as hard as you could.
And then couldn't
Said
move
something
your
like
arm for
106.
3
then
weeks.
you walked around with your shoulder hanging down.
Oh, yeah.
It was stupid, and we all did it.
Oh, yeah.
They still have that at the fair?
All the time.
They probably do still have it.
Yeah. You have the guy that still talks
He knows.
to you.
Yeah, you probably hit those, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
You like to fire the ball, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I let it rip.
We know. So what? Tell us about Bush. You got pitch an inning.
I did. I pitched the first inning. It was pretty interesting. We had like 3 errors to support me. So,
But that leads to more pitching, so who cares?
So first pitch of the game, he hit a line drive to left field, so that was good for him. And then we had a confusing pop-up to second base, right field, whoever, but it should have been caught, but apparently it was in the sun and it dropped, and the guy was in the middle of first and second, so they got that out at second, luckily. But
Bush Stadium.
and then he stole, and then the guy at first tried to steal second, and Ledley threw it over everybody into center field, and then Colby Glenn missed the ball because it's a true hop on the Bush Stadium.
So that's got to be kind of uncharacteristic.
And everybody's nervous.
Yeah, of your team. You're in a stadium,
Right.
different atmosphere.
Professional stadium.
Yeah,
so,
professional stadium, and a different atmosphere, a different, look on the ball.
Yeah.
So and probably some butterflies.
We've been playing on grass, and then we've been playing on bouncy turf all year. So
Yeah.
So when you took the field, it had to be like, wow.
It was amazing
for everybody.
Luckily, I've gotten to do it 3 times. This is our 3rd time doing it for my high school career, so it was pretty awesome. To get the start was amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. And tell us a little bit about your guys' experience down there. What did the Cardinals organization, what did they do for you? Did you get to do any extracurricular activities besides the game, or was it just game on and play the game and that's it?
No, not really. We got to go see parts of Bush that you don't normally get to see. We got to go down, and they have the old wall with all the Hall of Famers hanging up, which was really cool. It's got all these dents and damage because of all the hard hit balls on it, so that was really awesome. But
cool.
We got to change in some storage room, and then we were just waiting for the Cardinals to stop losing by the gate.
Well, it would be better if they maybe next year you go play at Wrigley.
No.
I think
much better stadium.
Why would they
Augie's going to
step
take him to
down?
the Field of Dreams next year, I'm hearing.
Really?
Yeah. There's
would be
rumors
fun.
floating around, but can't talk about that.
Oh, we're not going to talk about
Well, that's what we do on the radio.
I don't have the information. That's all Augie. Augie's got all that stuff.
But they've got the pinstripes jerseys coming next year, so
Yeah.
Really?
Switch it up. Yeah.
Love it.
I got a picture on my phone I can show you guys.
Absolutely.
Pinstripes are cool.
Mhm. Exciting time to be a Raider.
Now, will
especially baseball.
they button down or no?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
other than that, Augie actually gave me ABs at Bush. I've been a PO for the last 2 years, so I got to take a couple swings and got a single turning into a double because they botched
Yeah, it was interesting out there, that's for sure.
it.
So we calling it a double?
Yeah.
I called it a
we're
double.
calling
I'd call it a
I
double.
told everybody before the game I was going to hit a double.
Hey,
Did you slide at second?
I did.
Yeah, why wouldn't
Face
you?
first.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
yeah, get dirty.
Gotta
Get
get
some of
dirty.
that Bush dirt on you, and
Yeah. Noah Rochelle, he's another one of our
He went
POs.
3 for 3.
He went 3 for 3, hit a ball off the left field wall on the fly.
Did he really?
Yeah, we were all looking at each other like, what just happened?
2 doubles and a single for him.
Yeah.
wow.
He hit a
That's
ball off
crazy.
the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody looked at each other like, what just happened? He was gassed, though. Running the
Yeah.
bases, he was not.
After that one, he had to go pitch the 6th inning, and
Yeah.
he was just up there huffing and puffing through 3 straight balls and had to get himself under control.
Well,
crazy.
I've noticed a lot in high school baseball that we have a lot more pinch running that goes on
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
than it used to be.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And like back in my day. And I would tell you what, if when we got on base, if they want to call you off and say, hey, you don't get to run the bases, we were mad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I was okay with it.
I got to.
well, you want to go back and get your gear on.
yeah.
I mean, I understand.
Well,
catching.
is that they do the courtesy runner for the catcher,
Yeah,
so he
that's-
can get back.
I ran for Ledley a lot
Okay.
of the year, and when he got on with no outs, he would wave me off. He would tell Augie no.
Say, I would too.
He was like,
Wave
"No,
you
I'm
off.
running." And then Augie eventually was like,
He'd
"I'll
override
get
it.
you off with 2 outs." But yeah,
Yeah, if
So-
you get over.
and Ledley's a good base runner, so
Ledley's a heck of an athlete.
He
we talked about it
he
before
can
the
move.
show.
He can
Well,
move.
apparently Ledley's not a morning person.
He may not be,
Because
but
he's supposed to be
he
here.
has
None of
length
them are,
and
I don't think,
speed.
besides Jaron.
That kid's an athlete, man.
He can move, especially behind the plate. He gets the block pitches that I know some high school kids wouldn't even get close to. It's pretty impressive.
They and you said next year he's not going to go play somewhere.
I don't think
I don't
so. I
think
think
so,
he's going to
no.
the academy. We were at our regional title game at Muhammad, and there was a coach standing behind our dugout asking about him. I was like, as far as I know, he's going to the academy. I don't think he's changed his mind, but
I think he has to wait a little bit until he
Yeah.
can even do that too. So
no.
I think he's going to be. He's working for the city right now.
He talked about
He's-
playing
he
summer ball
started
too.
Yeah.
Now, you playing any summer ball, like a Legion team or anything, or are you just kind of
No.
laying low and making that money?
I'm gonna save up the money.
And then you're going to jump
Yeah.
on a softball team somewhere someday.
Yeah,
That's what we
do it.
all end up doing.
I'll do
Yeah.
club and intramurals to stay busy. So
There you go.
yeah,
all
I got
good.
my schedule already, so I'm doing good.
Good for you.
Yeah.
He's got his act together, Joe, unlike some of us.
A lot of us that don't have our
He
act
knows
together.
what he wants to do. He's going in the right direction, and good for you.
We're still figuring it out. We like to hear about people that know what they're doing.
Yeah, and makes us feel not good about ourselves. But anyway, JD, how long you been coaching out there?
This is my second full season there, but I was a intern there in 2020, right before COVID came and ruined all the fun. But
Yeah.
you know, this is my second full year. I really enjoyed it. Seeing a different side of the game from playing to coaching has really, changed my mindset. And being with the coaches we have like Augie, Josh Comnick, Ewald, and Mike Brennan, and all the guys, it's been very nice. Nice adjustment.
They got great staff.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Most coaches I've ever seen on our program. We had 4 when I was in high school, 2 for varsity, 2 for JV. Basically, it felt like. So having all the coaches is nice. I think all the kids enjoy it too because everybody's so position specific.
I was going to ask that. Everybody got to have their specialty?
Yeah, Josh and Augie are mainly all the infielders. Augie will do a lot of pitching too, but I'll do all the catching and all that stuff, and then Coach Brennan will do first base in the outfield, and Coach Ewald's with just
Hitting
the
coach.
hitting guru. If you need hitting
Yeah,
lessons,
he loves
talk
that.
to
It's
Coach
insane.
Ewald.
Now, does Coach Ewald, does he write down, like, I know he does this in basketball, he'll just be sitting around and draw up plays on a napkin.
Yeah.
He's,
I don't know if you're
Just practice
All the time.
dressing
He might get in the game. Coaches dress in a uniform in baseball.
we don't have jerseys as coaches.
oh,
We just have pullovers and pants. That's it.
Well, game pants.
You get game pants, but
I didn't have Ewald as a teacher, but all the guys say during class we'll just be watching hitting YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So
all the time.
that sounds like Coach E.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Just
He's a very fundamental, technical kind of coach.
Oh, yeah, he
He's
is.
hands-on and very intelligent, and he hasn't been coaching baseball long. Maybe his
No, I
second
think-
or third year, maybe.
I think so. Yeah, it's been great. I think all the guys have benefited from it. Like we made,
You can see it.
Yeah, we've made a lot of jumps from the beginning of this past season to the end, all the way up to the regional title game. Everybody's more confident in their ability. I think our fielding possession or percentage was like 980, and for high school, that's pretty crazy to see that big of an adjustment. We're taking mass ground balls at the beginning of every practice after we throw, and the guys that benefited from it, they're ready to go for another year. We're ready to take another shot at Muhammad, I think.
Well, let's talk about the season a little bit, guys. I know it didn't end the way you wanted it to. You lose to Muhammad.
It's only one
in the
team that ends the
regional.
way it wants
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
But you're going against a pitcher that's, I think, I was watching the
MLB
news last night. He's like a top 35 pick in
Yes.
MLB.
He's legit.
and
he's a pitcher,
he's
dude.
throwing gas up there. And you guys, lost 4-1?
Yeah, we lost
Yeah.
4-1. We took a lot of preparation and got ready for that type of velocity. Obviously, we don't see that all that often in high school baseball.
Right.
So they were hooking up the machine, getting as dialed in as close as they can. They
They
came
were
in,
5 feet away.
yeah,
Maybe closer.
They were probably hitting about 95 from 30 feet, 40 feet away in the cage off the machine. And the boys came in and they looked, locked in, ready to go from the get-go. And they put at-bats together.
They were on him. They were on the fastball.
Yeah.
And he threw 80% off speed, so to get him. So
Oh yeah, that's
lot
a
of
big
junk.
difference in
A lot of
That's,
junk.
It's
Did he? So he has the junk too.
Oh
Yes,
yes,
he's dirty.
slider changeup. Slider's like low 80s. Changeup's like low 80s too. A lot of break.
So Maumon threw well too, right? Didn't he go
Maumon
like
threw-
the fourth inning or something?
Yeah, he was
1-0 or tied or something?
Yeah, it was 0-0 all the way up to I think the third.
Yeah.
And then they scored their first run off a double down third baseline. But Maumon was dealing too. It was set up to be a pitcher's duel. But you guys know one pitch is
Yeah.
all it takes, and it kind of opens the
Sure.
gate. But we did well.
Leave one hanging
defensively.
and
Three-run bomb made it 4-0.
and that's just a game you tip
Yeah.
your hat to him. I
Yeah.
mean, he's a phenomenal pitcher, and
nice hit.
Yeah.
I would say that's the best game probably we've played all year
It was.
from a defensive and offensive standpoint against something like competitive as that. I mean, we faced like Josh McDivitt from Effingham, and he's set to go to Mizzou too, and he could be a draft pick this year too at some point.
Well, all in all, the regular baseball, you guys had a great season.
Great year. Yeah.
21, 13, and 2. Two ties.
Two
Two ties because
One-
no lights.
No lights.
Yeah.
See, that's
No.
got to stop. We got to get lights on a baseball.
That's getting put into the little pool of conversation.
Well, we talked about it at one time here. How would Coach Al feel if we just got like in the middle of the fourth quarter and went, well, that's it. Hey,
Turn the lights
we're going
off.
to turn the lights off. You're done. We're going to call her a tie.
Yeah, and it's not easiest too. Especially the first one we did was against Mattoon, and that's a conference game, being in the Apollo, and it counts, especially because it was our last conference matchup of the year. So it really was going to make or break what seeding we got and how we were going to get put into our regional.
Yeah, you just
but-
called a tie.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
I know. We gave up like 4 hits total, I think, that whole day, and they ended up calling it for a tie. So
Well, now that field is like it is, the lights have to come. And the field's
Yeah.
awesome.
field's amazing. It's been like
It was awesome.
it's a night and day difference between the dirt and grass. But
Jake and Kirby and I have been going out there and playing hot box.
Yeah, and sliding and
you get the AstroTurf burn on your legs.
We don't ever let him in the middle anymore. He's just out.
yeah, well, I'm not very quick. Not gonna lie.
Hey, so we're jumping into CS8 next year, and I see
Back to
didn't
CS8.
Rochester take down
Rochester
Muhammad?
took down Muhammad, and
Okay, did he pitch? That's
No.
what my question was.
no, he was on pitch count. So in regionals or playoffs you get 115 compared to the standard 105 in regular season. So he wouldn't have been able to throw till, if they would have won, he would have threw today in the region or sectional title, which is over at Lincoln. And Rochester ends up playing Champaign Central.
Oh,
Well, that's
Central beat
today.
Glenwood.
It is
They
today.
shut him out 1-0.
Oh wow.
That's today.
That's today at 1:00 over at Lincoln at Mike
Wow.
Curry Field.
That's all. That's great.
I'm gonna go stop by and watch for a little bit. That's
Might
gonna be
try
a
to
good
get
ball
out there.
game.
Yeah.
We beat Champaign Central 3-1, and Rochester. They've been beating everybody. They beat Sacred Heart too. They beat Sacred Heart early in the year for CS8 standings. So it'll be interesting to see how the game goes.
So a better baseball conference is which?
CS8.
Yeah. Is it?
I mean,
I thought so, but-
Apollo's not terrible either, but CSA, you have Sacred Heart, Rochester, Glenwood, Jacksonville. There's a lot
I
of
would
good
think
schools.
Springfield High would get good.
Springfield
They got
High.
kids.
Springfield High had a really good year. I don't know how well they're doing or if they're done yet, but they were pretty loaded this year. They were like second in
They
conference.
got a lot of kids, man.
They have a lot of kids. We have a lot of kids too. We were pushing close to 40, I think, this year again.
Yeah.
Last year we had about 41, 42 kids.
That's great.
It's great for the city of Lincoln, and I think it benefits everybody because everybody's playing junior rail splitters too, and all those kids are coming to the games now, especially with the new AstroTurf and the way the
Turf
field
can
looks.
help build it.
All the kids are excited to play.
Oh yeah. I'd like to get out and run the bases sometime.
Maybe we'll have a day where we can run the bases for you, Joe.
Well, hey, let's take a commercial break. We'll come back. We'll have more here on the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM.
Is your electric bill getting you stressed? The LIHEAP program at Capsule provides bill payment assistance
What?
I haven't heard that one.
Well, it's Jim.
Our intro.
Well, I wasn't even paying attention.
Wow.
Not even paying attention on your own show. Come on, man.
That's what we do
Nick
here.
Mayton's on there welcoming the people back.
Huh?
Nick Mayton's on there from Chatham.
Oh, yeah, we've had that before.
I don't think I've heard that one. That's pretty good.
Well, you don't pay attention.
Lloyd's good at that stuff.
Yeah, Lloyd's something.
We evidently can run the camera better than we can.
We don't even know if we have a live stream. Do we? Oh, all right.
Jim thinks we do.
Don't jinx it.
Well, it's just technical difficulties. Welcome back to the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM. We're at Jake's Furnishings today. Come on out and see Jake. He's running around here. He's reducing his inventory. He's got a big inventory out here. And Joe's favorite, the vignette of pillows.
Yeah, the vignette's nice.
The vignette.
Look at the vignette of pillows over there. Do you guys know if that's a vignette?
No, I did not
It's
know.
a word we learned out here with Jake.
A vignette.
All right.
So when you put everything together and have a little thing, it's a vignette.
Like a scene.
And that's why you walk through and look at vignettes.
Yeah.
I got you.
You guys need to use that now later on.
I'm going to say I learned that from Joe.
Hey, have you seen that vignette?
Yeah, it's a nice looking vignette.
We learn a lot of stuff on this show.
That's
some-
good. That's
Some of
good,
it
though.
nonsense.
Some of it helpful and some of it not. Now, let's bring up the tats, because I see you guys
Yeah.
got the tats going.
Yeah, I'm tatted.
But pull us out here a little bit so that camera can see that thing. You got a sleeve going
Yeah,
on.
I'm sleeved.
And some muscles.
Yeah, muscles. I got one
You've been
little
working out,
spot.
Iggy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got to. Can't get out of shape.
Oh, yeah, you can.
No, I don't want to
Right,
be,
Joe?
though.
You can get
I
out of
don't
shape.
Oh, you can get out of shape.
I don't want to be, though. I'm still young. I'm only 26.
Yeah, you're still young. You're right. It'll catch up to you. You know what I mean?
I know it will. I know it will. I'm just going to enjoy it while I have it now.
Enjoy it while you can, while
That's
that
right.
metabolism still works.
It didn't scare him a bit to take his shirt off and be on the show. Did you know that?
He will. I mean,
Yeah. I guess we all should.
We all should?
no, I don't think that's a good idea.
No, I don't think anybody wants to see
Only if Jim does.
Jim, you got to start.
Hey, so now Jaron, what made you want to get yours? You know what I mean? You look at this guy with muscles and a sleeve and you go, hey man,
He would text me and ask me about advice about.
I asked him
about
for
stuff.
advice because
I'm a seasoned veteran now.
friends for a while, and he's tatted up. So I asked him what to do and where to go. So I asked him for advice, but no. I'm a faithful believer, so I just wanted to represent that.
what's a good one? Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I've never got one. You got a tattoo, don't you? What, you got Superman or something on you?
Back in the college days,
Where's that thing?
it's on my leg.
I can see it right here.
It's faded.
Show it off. What is it again?
It's a Western Leatherneck Bulldog.
Oh,
Playing
there you go.
baseball.
You got some new little slippers on too.
No, they're not new, Joe.
Camo slippers.
I should have worn my dudes. I thought I had to wear shoes. You guys are wearing sandals
Oh,
with
no,
no
you-
socks.
It's summer, bud.
I know.
It's not
but I'm just saying.
ESPN. It's 96.3 FM.
Yeah, but he's trying to impress people anyway. Give him your phone number. You single?
Huh? Yeah.
Single? Yeah, we'll give him your phone number and stuff. There
Here.
might be some ladies want to give you a call.
Jim, I'll send you my number after we're done.
Now we're turning into the dating game. Is that a?
We don't want to play that game.
No, we don't. We can ask you some questions on here. He likes bike riding, and yeah, we're taking
Long
calls.
strolls on the beach.
Long strolls on the beach.
Yeah.
No.
I like hiking. That's about it.
Well, that might be out there. I saw a thing on the internet where I could get these sleeves pulled up on me that makes it look like I have them. I think I'm.
Yeah.
You should.
I think I'm going to get it.
The time you do, I will come back, and we can look identical.
I'm talking about like fair time, state fair. I think I'm going to pull them up and walk around.
Why?
Fair. Just
Those don't look real though. You can buy the fake temporary ones that look real.
Yeah, you just, like this. You get
It's like
it wet.
the
yeah.
little stickers that you
Yeah.
used to put on as a kid.
I'm going to look for them.
Do it, Joe. Just get a real one.
Get a real one.
I mean, you're in midlife crisis.
I'm gonna
Just just get a tattoo.
I'm in an almost out of life crisis.
Yeah, we'll go together. We'll get matching tattoos.
The
You want to?
maybe the cheap
Do it.
seats.
Yep.
All right, Jim will pay for them. Yeah, look at him. Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, see?
we can write ourselves off every year. Advertising.
yeah, we're advertising for cheap seats.
Yeah, now we're thinking.
I had a great one picked out one time, and it was the old cardinal bird running through the arch. That's before your time for the St. Louis football Cardinals. It was all muscular. He had the ball in his hand running through. couldn't pull the trigger.
Chickened out. Good thing you
I
did.
went back. And
It's a big decision. It's a big.
They last a long time, don't they?
Yeah, you got to take care of them though. You don't want them
What
to
do you
fade
got
out.
to do to yours?
Huh?
What do you got to do to them?
They have when you first get them, it's like a fresh, clean, like scar almost. So you gotta make sure it's all clean. So you don't want to get infected. The ink will fade out.
And you have others?
I have one on my leg, and then I have this one and one on right here. But that's it.
Probably some you can't show us. We're on.
What'd you start with?
These two, and then I worked my way up to this.
Because that's a lot. How many different times you go for that?
4 or 5 different appointments in like consecutive months. So I started last August and finished in January, and it was a lot of hours, 4 hours a piece in each session. It's not easy.
And they say it's addictive now once you get one.
Oh, yeah.
Jared, you want another one?
I already got one scheduled.
Yeah. See,
It's on the books.
I've already got one scheduled.
I will say it is pretty addictive. It is.
That's
But-
what I hear, because you got a lot of body to fill up.
I won't do my whole body. My mom would not be happy with me.
She's going to love you either way.
I don't know about that, Joe. I'm just kidding. Yeah, she will, but no. It's all about finding the right artist too. Find somebody that'll work
And
with
it's
you.
something that you want because that's with you for a lifetime, you know. So.
Yep.
It looks best on Rock and Roll Stars. They get those
Thanks,
stats.
Joe. I appreciate that.
Those
you trying to
drummers with it on their legs and stuff.
No, I don't think I'll do like my whole leg or anything like that.
You're going to run out of real estate here for too long.
I'll be all right. I still got my chest to work with.
Well, it's just funny how this show just takes a turn.
You know, this show's about nothing. It's like Seinfeld.
Exactly.
You guys ever watch Seinfeld?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I did when I was growing up, yeah.
I'm proud of you guys. Some people just look at you like,
Yeah. What's that?
So you guys big baseball fans. You're a Cardinal fan.
I'm a
Who do you
Cardinal
follow?
fan.
I'm a Cardinal fan.
Oh,
Hardcore.
wow.
see when you have these people have fans of teams that are
Not around
not
here.
around here. Or
Yeah, no.
he probably has been. But I was gonna say to get to a Mets home game. Isn't
Yeah,
easy.
he's been to one. I know when he was younger, but something different.
It is something different. We just around, it's like everything else. You grow up around the Cardinals or the Cubs. There's some Sox fans out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up in a divided house. My mom's a Cub fan. My dad was a Cardinal fan, so I chose the Cardinals.
And
at a
you
young
chose
age.
wisely.
Yes, I did. I don't think I really had a choice in the say. I think it just worked out that way.
You're
Well,
probably right.
My family's divided. My whole family's Cub fans, and her family, Coach Alexander,
Yeah.
they're all Cardinal fans, and so I brought them to the bright side.
Brought to the wrong side.
But her grandparents were big Cub fans, so
We can both say confidently that the Cardinals and Cubs are not good.
yeah,
We're both bad.
That's a true statement
That's
right now.
exactly right. But
I mean, I still watch them. It's just sometimes it's
Watch, as a Cardinal fan, blew a 5-run lead and lost 7-5 to the Pirates.
to the Pirates. Yeah, the Pirates are what, second in the division?
Yeah.
Second.
I got a little update for us. Coach Mommen sent me an update that said that game's at 10 a.m., not 1 p.m.
It's not. It's at 10.
That's what he said.
So you're gonna have
That's about
to.
game time.
Yeah.
He's on top of things.
Coach Mauman's awesome.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He keeps me on top of the baseball stuff.
Oh yeah. Wyatt and Trey are already in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Playing?
Wyatt already,
Yeah, they had their tournament.
Wyatt already had a start.
Yeah, Wyatt threw yesterday.
How'd he do?
From what I heard, pretty well, but I'm not really sure. I saw a video from the team he plays for on Instagram, but that was
Instagram
it.
story. Yeah.
Oh, no rest. You
No
jump
rest.
right into it.
So
Play it.
Augie sent me some info I didn't bring up here, but Busch Stadium, you won 16-4.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Put up
Put up-
15 in 2 straight innings.
So everybody, you guys had to be having a ball in the dugout.
Oh,
It
getting
was,
hits.
yeah.
it was awesome.
The boys had a lot of fun. That's what's important, especially after a tough loss in regional. It's a game to kind of unwind and just enjoy it. It's not every day you get to play at
Probably
a
a
big league
fight
ball.
over the bat rack.
What I
Yeah.
mean, just advanced and had this game.
I think
mean,
we still would have ended up playing still regardless, but I think it would have been
a little different.
a little bit
approach.
different. Yeah, different approach to how it went. But everybody's going to play, whether you're freshman all the way up to senior. Everybody's going to play. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity for a lot of people.
awesome,
so
right.
it's awesome. Even just coaching, standing in the dugout, it's a good feeling. So
Maybe I'll be assistant coach, get down that dugout.
there you go.
It's just you could be the water boy.
I did it with Cartwright. Coach Cartwright was here. I was assistant coach.
You were
Back in the
assistant.
day, yeah.
Well, see,
Back in the day, Joe.
and you finished 21-13, which is a great
And two.
record.
Yeah.
And two.
21-13-2. That 2 is going to bug me.
It bugs us too. It bugs us all the time.
That doesn't happen. We just got to get lights up.
We're getting there.
They're gonna be even better next year because they've got a catcher, Griffin Shaw, coming up, and he'll be
improving.
great. He's gonna improve a lot, and then they're bringing back all the starters. So
It's going to be a fun time to watch how the season progresses, especially going back to the CS8.
Plus jumping the CS8, which is a great move.
Oh, yeah. I think it'll make a big splash for all sports, not just baseball. I think basketball will also have a great year, too, and football might do it. Who knows? I don't know how good CS8 football is still.
Pretty good.
Well, it's good that the way they set that the way they set that
it's-
schedule up, we don't have to play the powers all the time.
Yeah.
We still have a couple, but I think those schools we can play with. Some of them. I mean, but when you had SHG and Rochester and Chatham, all
Jacksonville back in the day was
just,
good.
that was too much, but it's gonna be different. I think they can be competitive.
The difference is the travel.
The travel is going to be much better.
travel is a big difference.
It's got to be a different mindset because you travel to these away games to Effingham, Mattoon. Your focus maybe not quite there because you got a 2.5 hour bus ride where
Effingham was
that's
the one
got
that-
Yeah, there was
Effingham
last
we
year where we had Effingham or Charleston on prom night. So we had to
That was
and it was
Charleston, I think.
Yeah, and it was raining, so we were like, wait, we're gonna get home in time, and then we played.
Onto the backstop net. Yeah.
timeout.
Shout out to Lucas's for that. That was hysterical. No anchors or nothing. No anchors into the rock or nothing. Just straight there and whoosh.
That's
gone.
That's funny. Is it was the new field intimidating? Like when you popped out on it and all that,
No, I was just super excited. But it was a lot different this year because we weren't inside as much. I think we were inside once or twice.
Once or twice, yeah. We were out there whether it was cold or not. We were out there.
Instead of, the 15 to 20.
Yeah.
So it was great.
And you got all your games in. I know last year you guys canceled
So many
like
cancels.
30 games or something.
Yeah, we didn't
total.
play. I think we only played maybe 30 games last year if we were even lucky. But this year we were up close to 40. But this year we went out there in the fall when it was completely done. When they said you could go on the infield, we were out there taking ground balls and getting used to it. So
We were out there every day. We saw the progression of the field too. We were there when it was sand. We were there when it was concrete.
Just watching the whole process.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is very
and to have
cool.
that your senior year, you know, you get to go out with a bang and play on that type of field.
Yeah.
That's got to be fun. I mean, you've played on dirt growing up your whole life and a grass infield, and to have that turf and just to look that nice, that's got to, boost up the morale and get more kids interested in coming out playing.
We saw a lot of more junior wrestler kids out there watching, and that was the important part. They want to be regulars.
And you played. It was probably Lincoln Heat back in the day.
It was Heat. It was Heat when I was in high school. I played for Heat when it was red and blue and white.
Yeah.
Sing that song they used to play.
What song?
The heat is on.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, you don't?
No, I didn't know that was
They
a
had
thing.
it on a boombox, and Railers win. They punch it in. The heat is on.
I didn't know
Good
that.
stuff.
Joe, he's just
Man, I'm old.
knowledge highway.
I remember it. It's pretty funny.
I don't remember that at all.
You don't? Come on, JD. Well, you're still young. You know what I mean?
He wasn't paying
26.
attention to the music. He was in, game mode.
I was ready to go.
I know. Yeah, I know.
They're gonna keep improving that facility because they just opened the new bathrooms that were recently constructed. So
Joe remembers the struggle of not having bathrooms out there for all those years.
Yes, I know about no bathrooms out there.
Find a tree.
Porta potty.
The porta potties are pretty nice.
They smell fantastic.
Everybody wants to pop into a porta potty. You can't breathe.
Especially when it's 110 degrees out. It's just nothing like it.
Yeah, how long did we have that?
I mean,
forever.
a long time, forever.
Yeah,
Up until really this year.
Yeah.
Now they're spoiled.
Yeah, that's why I told Neil. I was like, you guys just spoil them now. And
Spoil the kids.
they were supposed to promise that when I was in high school.
It just took a little while.
Yeah, that's all right though.
Blame the school board.
Yeah,
For getting it done.
Yeah, for getting it done.
Yeah. Good job, Joe. Now let's get some lights.
We got to
out
work
there.
on the lights, man.
I mean, you got some pole?
No.
No?
But we need to have some lights.
Yeah,
The lights
would be nice.
Lights are useful.
And I think everybody would vote for lights if we.
Yeah.
Let's
I know they're doing they have base plugs that are in closer for 14U and all that stuff, so they'll be out there on the field too, so everybody will get a chance to use it at some point, which is always good because they have something to look forward to.
Well, guys, it's 10 o'clock. Jim, he's ready to get rid of us. This hour flies by. I know we could sit on here another hour, but Jim only wants to be here an hour, so,
He's got to pick up.
Yeah, he's got to pick up a lot of cords.
He doesn't make you guys help?
Well,
Oh, we have to help.
You see the look?
He gets that look on his face, and then we feel bad, so we help him.
well, guys, thanks for taking some time.
Appreciate it.
Jake, good luck next year as you continue your education.
That's Jaron, not Jake.
Sharon, I'm just going
Jake. Okay, Jake's your older brother.
Yes.
My bad.
You're fine.
JD.
All the time.
Come back and
we'll
visit
have you
us on the
again
show.
next year.
Let's do it. I'm down.
Just a yearly thing here.
Yeah, all right.
I think that other arm will be done by next year.
Probably.
Well, maybe we'll have a show of him getting one.
The studio's in where I go here in town.
Studios in.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us today here on the Cheap Seats. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
The heat